Alright, so welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I'm in no way, shape, or form certified or anything like this. All my knowledge just comes from literally experience. So I'm just gonna take you guys through my three days that I do when I'm working out, so my chest, back, and legs. So today, this is my back day, obviously. So the key here really is just emphasizing on that full stretch when you're going all the way to the top, and when you're going all the way back down, you just do a slight lean backwards, as you can see, and mainly it's just feeling that stretch all the way towards the top. The second Now this is my second workout, and I usually just love doing rows just because I feel the most amount of mind muscle connection towards like the upper side of my back. So it'll just be like the upper part that I'm really trying to grow, as I don't really need to grow my lats anymore, and I feel like they're really overdeveloped in my opinion. So yeah, I just do any rows, and as always, just always controlling the eccentric. And it's basically eccentric is just when you're controlling the negative as you're going backwards into the normal position. Right here, I'm just explaining about how you guys should be using wraps whenever you're doing any pulling movements, as your back is never going to be able to grow to the way that it needs to be if you're letting your forearms do all the lifting. Basically, your forearms will never be able to catch up to your back. Like, your forearms are going to be that limiting factor into growing your back. So definitely get some straps, and as you saw, you could roll back into the clip, and you just put that bar through towards the middle and wrap it around the strap. I actually did two bicep workouts. Couldn't record the second one. I'm sorry. It's my first day. I know I'm a rookie. But basically, this just is a hammer curl right here. And it's going to work that brachialis, which is basically the long head of your bicep. And then you could just do some regular curls, which is going to work on your short head. Alright, so I'm at the grocery store now. So I'm just going to make tacos. And right now, I'm looking at like the macros. So the macros are the most important thing, right? So like your carbs, fat, and protein. Remember, fat does not equal you getting fat. There's bad fat and good fat, and I'll explain that later. But basically, I'm just looking at the macros, and I'll show you. So these are like corn tortillas, and these are yellow corn tortillas. So the yellow corn tortillas has 100 calories per two tortillas, and it has 2 grams of protein and 21 grams of carbs, right? And then this has 100 calories. This has 2 grams of protein. Can't see the fat. 1 gram of fat and 21 grams of protein. I mean carbs. Basically same thing. Just preference, I guess. Then, um, it says super soft. I think I'm gonna get the yellow ones because it says super soft. So the key here is that chicken is always very lean. It's the leanest meat that is. That's why when you cook it, it gets so dry. And you could just cut off the fat, or you could eat it. Obviously, the more fat that you have, the less lean it is, right? These are the pillars to cooking your chicken: paprika and garlic. They say if you're not sneezing, you're not seasoning. So season that chicken, guys, because that chicken can get super dry, like I was talking about. Probably could be seasoned a little bit more, but I put my chicken to cook and just covered it after. Alright, the chicken is done cooking, so I'm just gonna leave it in here. And this is the kind of the final product. I put the spinach and tomatoes and stuff at the bottom, just so like when you take a bite in it, it'll come off. And then put this like chipotle aioli thing. It tastes pretty good with the tacos, or like some sour cream. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat. And thank you so much for tuning in for today. Alright, so that is day 2 chest workout. I think it's the 22nd. Yeah, so I'll just take you guys through my chest workout and what I do for my chest. Alright, so right here, it's just me literally being an old man. So I have to literally warm up my shoulders and triceps. So this is just one of the things that I do to warm up my shoulders. This is actually working my rear delts. And then you can't go wrong with the tricep pull down. And then this is just working like the long head of my tricep. And it's just gonna help me improve my bench a lot easier. It's just gonna feel a lot better on my joints just because I'm an old man. So I would definitely try this out if you guys want to warm up before your bench. So right here, I'm just warming up with one plate as you can see. And then on the next one, I just put a plate in 25. The reason that I do this is just because for me, my bench just needs a little bit more. So this is technically my warm up. To other people, your warm up could be whatever you feel like is good enough. I warmed them up pretty good with my tricep and shoulders. So for me, I felt pretty light on the plate, and that's why I just moved up. Obviously, know your own body, know your own potential. But for me, this is the best way that I felt the mind muscle connection and really be able to execute my most amount of muscle gain for me. Why is bro staring into my soul like that though? I'm scared.
People are always asking me, what's the key to getting big? How do I put on size like you? You don't want to. You don't want this life. If you want to get big like this, you're going to have to live like this. And you don't have to push yourself to failure. Yeah. You'll see right now what that failure is supposed to look like. Because failure, people think like, oh, you just stop when my brain tells me to stop. Like, no, you stop when your body doesn't allow you to keep going anymore. I got the 100-pound dumbbells, and I'm not even sure if I can do it. But I feel like people are staring at me, record, so I guess I have to do it. Wish me luck, guys.
So right here, what this is working out is my overall chest, and as you can see, I'm just doing this pretty controlled still, even after doing the incline press. So I know you guys always see people doing it fast, explosive, but like that's not really gonna help anything. Like what's gonna help you is getting that full stretch, getting that mind muscle connection, and really controlling the weight. Because if you're not controlling it, then why are you lifting it?
Cause I'm not gonna lie, this shit is heavy. And to bring like another 90 pounds just to go lighter, it's gonna waste a lot of my energy. So I'm just gonna do one more set with the hundreds and then go do some chest flies. Also, I rested for like 4 or 5 minutes, so I better have energy.
Yeah, so again, like I was saying, if you're not controlling it, why even lift it? You know, like lift with good form and good technique over more weight and bad technique. Because good technique and good form is gonna help you. Most importantly, not get injured. Because the last thing you want to do is just get injured. Yeah. So then we've moved on to some skull crushers. Um, I just the bench was already there, and I just wanted to do something for my triceps, really kill it off. And again, like I was saying, just control the eccentric. So as you're going down, just hold it for literally like half a second, and then just go all the way up.
So I think I might end off with the chest flies. I usually put it on three. I just put it at three, and I think it's overall better just for your shoulder health to do it this way.
I'm not sure why I didn't explain it. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. But basically, on this machine right here, even though the importance is like expanding your chest, literally like you're trying to fly away in order to be able to get that good stretch for your chest. Put it at three, which is gonna limit my amount of stretch, but it's just better overall on my shoulder health as you don't want it to hyperextend itself. And then this still just gets me a good stretch. If you're controlling the weight as you go back, like you're coming back, you're eccentric, that I feel like it's good enough.
I said I was gonna eat some chicken, but I'm actually eating some spaghetti with like clams and shrimp. It's pretty good. Don't know the macros. I should probably track those, but it's only week one. Give me a break. Give me a break. All right. But yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll show you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow or leg day. All right. So we're now at the gym, and before every leg workout that I do, I'm just going on the treadmill for about 8 minutes. Been walking really slow for right now. Been walking for like 3 minutes. So I'll just start walking for like 8 minutes. I'll be on like 3 speed. And then what that's gonna do is just gonna help like my body digest the food that I just had, which was the shake, because that wasn't more than like 40 minutes ago. And then also just help get that blood flow going to your legs. I'm gonna do some like leg curls for my hamstrings to warm them up. Then go to pendulum squat or just regular squat. And then finish off with leg extension. Doesn't sound like a lot, but the key here is the pendulum squat or the squats, as that's gonna get you like the most growth on your legs, since that's gonna be working like your whole legs. So like I usually do like 30% of my strength. So for my so I do 3 sets before I warm up on this hamstring curl, and I usually do my 30% twice for 2 sets, and then my third set I'll do it for 40%. So I just do that because then I'm gonna go move on to the pendulum squat or squat, and then my hamstrings are gonna be too tired for me to be actually lift, and then all my other muscles won't be able to work out efficiently, like my quads, my glutes, all those other things, just because I tired myself out on this hamstring curl. So yeah, just do this for 3 sets. I already did 2 sets for my 30%, so I'm just gonna move on to my 40%, and then just move on to the pendulum squat or regular squat.
Yeah, so you guys are probably wondering why I'm warming up with a plate. And that's because the workouts that I did before warmed me up pretty good, especially the walk, the workout, like that all helped me be able to warm up with this amount of weight. And it makes me feel good. Like for me personally, this weight doesn't feel too much, but the warm-ups workouts are crucial into your muscle gain, like I was saying. See, like now right here, I have 2 plates already, and I just feel good. Like nothing hurts.
Right now, just gonna put one more plate. And I feel like I could go heavier, more than like 3 plates, but I don't want to go too heavy just because I work later today and tomorrow. So I don't want to like, I don't know, I don't want to be too sore for the shift later. So I'm just gonna put 3 plates right now and then see how that kind of feels. I'm gonna show you guys what I do to like make sure that I don't mess with my knees in the future or my back while lifting heavier, because lifting heavy is not healthy. Yeah. So what I use are some knee sleeves. These are Gym Reapers, and I just use these just to prevent any like damage to my knees more than what it already is. Lifting heavy does definitely deteriorate your joints. I think it's because your muscle grows stronger than your tendons, so your tendons don't have enough time to like grow. So that's where like your knees start to like mess up your joints when you're benching and stuff like that. So I just use my knee sleeves, and definitely helps a lot. I did. I hit 405 with these, so these are charged. I'm not gonna lie, though. What's even harder than squatting 4 plates is trying to take these off after squatting 4 plates. These things are so hard to take off. But the way that I do it is I'll get like the smallest part. So like I get the smallest part, and then I just put it through my foot. I'll make sure the brand is like kind of facing. Cause I'm gonna lift. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. Around kind of this area, cause when I lift it, I want to have this part right here, covered with my knee sleeves. Once I lift, I'll flip these all the way up, and then I'll just start lifting. Lift them up. As far as the belt, you want to have it towards like your lower part right here. And then you're gonna put it pretty tightly, like kind of tight enough where you could barely breathe.
Before you get to the gym, you have to promise yourself that you are not going to go home a loser. And you will fight to the death to maintain your promise to yourself. I would rather die than acknowledge to myself that I'm that loser.
If you're not dizzy after you lift, did you even lift? Yeah, I also forgot to mention, when you're lifting really heavy, like for your squats, obviously your body's gonna need more time to recover. So you could take like those 4-5 minutes just to get that recovery for your next set. Because if, let's say I do like 2 minutes, pause, and I try to do these three plates again, I'm not gonna be able to. So yeah, so just rest like till your body feels pretty good to be able to squat this again. Because if not, you're gonna be missing out on gains.
I do not ever want to go home from the gym going, I'm a loser, I could have done more. There is nothing that I won't do. There's nothing that I won't do to avoid being a loser. And if you think you could have done more, you're a loser. I wasn't talented. I wasn't talented in bodybuilding. I didn't have any genetics, but I had this.
Who needs a BBL when you can lift 3 plates? Alright, now I'm gonna go, after I rest a bit, we'll do some leg extensions. Gotta show you guys how fucking difficult it is to take these hoes off. Cause like, there's nothing. And since your legs are already dead, you like, have to do this. I guess it wasn't that hard. It's just the fact that like, you just did legs, so this fucking hurts. Don't forget to wash these things, guys. They could get stinky. When it comes, once since this is a finisher and I already warmed up everything, I'll probably try to do like my 70%, maybe 80 pushing it. Depends how I feel. When I go up, I kind of hold it. And then when I come down, that's when I'm like slowing the eccentric. That's like the most important part. So, some people tell you to point your feet outwards. So like your legs, instead of being like this on that thing, you put them like forward. So instead of like this, you put them this way. It's really up to you how you feel it. It's all about mind-muscle connection. At the end of the day, whatever you feel the most, whatever you feel the best, just do that. Yeah, so I dropped the weight. I just dropped the weight because it came to a realization that I don't need to go heavier anymore since I already just squatted. So I just dropped the weight and I'm just gonna focus on getting these reps in with the best form possible. So really feeling that mind muscle connection like I was talking about. And with this one, definitely put your feet outwards and you'll just feel it in your quads. Kind of like if you're trying to be on your tippy toes. Let me just finish these reps out because I can't talk. Fuck. Pretty much it for my leg workouts. Those are the 3 pillars that I do. So, like I was saying, you perform These 3 workouts, literally, yeah, your Planet Fitness. So for all the girls that are trying to get like their legs bigger, those are literally the 3 things I've done since the beginning of me working out. Maybe with the addition of like some RDLs with the dumbbells. But that's about it. That's all I've done. And I think my legs are probably one of my best features. Of course, I probably have soccer to think of it as well, but yeah, that's all you pretty much need. And then maybe just run after. Yeah. So right now we're just gonna go to the locker room upstairs and then just show you guys what my legs look like with the pump. Actually, it looks worse with the pump because everything's so tight right now. Damn, I gotta go all the way far. Probably looks a little sus, I know. And yeah, that's pretty much all it is for my leg workouts. Fucking, it hurts so bad to flex like that right now after the leg workout. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did for my leg workouts. Just 3 things, and then as you can see, I'm already tired. And yeah, we're just probably gonna go home, eat some quick breakfast, maybe something light before I go to work, because I go in at 5. That's about 5 hours from now. Probably just eat like 2 eggs, some bread, and then probably eat like around 4 just before work. Just the pillars are always just chicken, rice, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be chicken. It could be like beef. Rice could be brown rice. Just anything with those macronutrients.
Hey guys, so I'm sitting here editing the video and I realized that I didn't make an outro. I just wanted to give you guys a big thank you if you did end up watching the whole video, or even if you just clicked on it and like broke it down, like it doesn't matter. I just appreciate all you guys for truly supporting the video. I'm not really sure what to make. I mean, this is my first video where I'm actually like interacting with you guys on a gym level. I've always been a little bit insecure about things like that, but I just want to be able to help you guys feel more comfortable with going to the gym. And thank you so much for tuning into the video. Please go ahead and leave a comment if you guys like the video, or what you guys would like for me else to make, any more educational videos, or be more in depth on my chest workouts, my back workouts, what certain muscles are being used, any diet plans or stuff like that. And I'll actually leave a Discord link in the bio, and you guys could join that and then just kind of talk to you guys. So thanks so much for joining, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.